Welcome to Moss Review. Today we're going to look at the Comica microphone. It's professional for audio equipment for camcorders and cameras. Here, let's set this right here. Now, I have previously recorded this and then my file became corrupted, so I'm re-recording it. And so you get the filter here. You get the microphone, and you'll see it has the output, the charging port. Here's for the gain. You have your 75, 150, power on, turn on. There's the indicator light for the battery, and for 75 it turns blue, 150 blue. Turn off the battery. We have the mount. Some stuff aside. Your adapter. And we have a cable for the smartphone. This is for the camera. Charging cable. Cap. Or actually, this is actually, yeah. You can also tighten it, looks like, which is pretty cool. You have your user manual and warranty. And so pretty much that's all everything that comes with the microphone. And again, we'll do the testing for the audio, and then we'll do the review. Okay, so now we're going to set up the microphone. And so you just connect the top part or piece. Make sure it's tight so the microphone doesn't slip. And the best way I figure out how to do this is position it to where you want it and just slide it in. It's that simple. And connect the microphone to your camera. Now if you have issues, just slide it. And connect it. Slide it a little bit more. Give it more room. And you want to put the filter. Okay, so we'll go through this. Okay, so low cut filter button. So first let's power this on. And so you have 75 or 150. You just press a button to determine what you want. And you have your battery level. You have your gain control, which is located at the back. So it goes from 1 all the way to 10. And so it has a little red indicator. And so pretty much that's everything besides your port for your cable and your charging port. And so next we'll do the audio test. I'm going to test this with the microphone that I'm using right now currently on my camera. And then I'm going to switch it for this one. And then I'm going to also test it against the Blue Yeti, which, you know, it's connected to my PC. So we'll have 3 tests, 3 audio tests, and I'll indicate which one's which. And then at the end, we'll do a review. So see you in the test and then the review. So now we're doing the test on the microphone that I normally use. This is the new one. that I will be testing after this. And so I'm not going to change the audio levels. I'm not going to do anything to, change the noise or ambient. It's just going to be raw audio. And so I'm going to have all three audios on there. This one, the one I'm currently using, which I'll have in the bottom what the name of it is and version. And then the Blue Yeti. So this is the test for the microphone I'm currently using, and then I'll do this one. Okay, so let's see if it picks up any noise. I'm probably like 6 feet away, and so I'm just going to whisper, hello, 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 and just get louder. Hello, 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 and then see if it spikes the audio. All right, and then we'll do the regular one. Okay, so now we're testing the actual microphone that you're watching the video for. And so I have the low cut filter indicator light at 75, and I have the gain at 5. Now I'll be adjusting it so you can listen to everything. And so I'm going to do the whisper, then talk louder and talk really loud and see if it does anything. And so now I'm going to change the low cut filter to 1 and the gain to 0. So, and then I'll do the max so you can hear all 3 versions, and then we'll do the Blue Yeti. So we'll compare all 3 of them. Okay, I switched the low cut filter to 150, but I put the gain at 0, and so hopefully you can hear me better and there's no disturbance. But we're going to whisper, and then we're going to talk louder, then we're going to talk really loud and see if that changes anything. Now we're going to do the gain at 10, and we'll keep the low cut filter at 150. Okay, so now we have the low cut filter at 150, which we kept from the last one, and then the gain's at 10. So I'm just going to whisper, talk louder, and then talk really loud, and hopefully that doesn't spike it or cause any audio disturbance or anything. And so next we're just going to do the Blue Yeti, and so you could compare all 3. Okay, so now we're going to test the audio on the Blue Yeti to do a comparison with the 2 other microphones. And so I'm just going to pause because I'm doing the audio in actual Premiere and then importing it on here. Okay, now we're testing the Blue Yeti, and so we're just going to listen to and compare. So I'm just going to whisper, 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 talk louder, talk really loud, and so you could compare the difference. Okay, so hopefully the audio finished, and so you could pretty much do a comparison of all 3 microphones, and then pretty much we'll do the review. Okay, so now after listening to all 3 on the Premiere, pretty much easy to determine that what I like about the first one, which is the one I use right now, it does reduce the ambient noise quite a bit. The microphone that I'm in the video for, the audio is a lot louder, more crisp, clear, and so you can understand a lot. There's less disturbance in the audio. The Blue Yeti, of course, there's more options to adjust and do stuff with. I guess it has more settings. So, but for audio over your camcorder or camera, I would say that this is this right now is the one I'm using that's from. I'm out of breath. Okay, so now we're doing the review, and one thing I noticed is that all 3 sounds sound great. The one that I normally use for the camera is this one, which It's not the one. It's the same by the same company, but just a downgrade. And so I like about it is I've been using it for a while, so I'm more familiar with it, and I know what to adjust in the settings for. Right. Okay, so now we're doing the review portion of the microphone. One thing I like about all three is that they all sound great. The pretty much microphone that I normally use is this one, and I haven't adapted the new one to it yet. And I will probably adapt in here in the next week or two, but this is one I'm most familiar with, and I still have to figure out the perfect settings for the new one. But all three of them sound great. This is the downgrade version of the Comica, and so I like about it is that it reduces the ambient noise and everything. It sounds great. I do have to, put the audio level a little higher in post-production or in, my editing. But I'm not going to do that with of course, the test, so you can hear all three raw. And then the new one, it's a lot louder, clear, crisp. It does pick up because it is so more, quality. It does pick up some more of the ambient noise. So, but you can always reduce it, in the gain or some of the settings or in your editing. And then the Yeti, of course, has many different settings, so that's just a different. But I just want to compare all three. And so what I'll say is the new one, it's a lot better. The audio level's higher, so I have to readjust it and edit it. So that's why I'm going to be transitioning here next week or two with it. And then also I just like more option. The downgraded version has like no option really. So, but this one has where you just a few things more. So I really like it. My final thoughts is so the setup, it takes like 3 to 5 minutes to do it. The rule manual is excellent. Component quality is like 5 out of 5. Overall experience, I'll give it like 5 out of 5. Final thoughts, 5 out of 5. Great microphone for the price range. And sorry if you hear any rattling. It sounds like a helicopter's over our house or something's rattling around the house. Anyways, and so I would totally recommend it. It's a awesome microphone and easy to use, user manuals, and customer service I've experienced with it because they're excellent about responding to you quick. So if you like this review, please like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.